Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dedalusplays Victoria 2 as the Empire of Brazil. So we're back after the crash. I caught up where we were before. Things are pretty much the same, except that now the Turks have now become socialist. The end of the Ottoman dynasty. The Ottoman monarchy has been overthrown, and now Turkish Socialist Republic stands in its place. The concept of Ottomanism, an empire formed of diverse cultures and religions, has been set aside in favor of a nation built by and for the Turkish people. Welcome, TSR. Oh, and Arabia formed. Huh. Well, it's the first time I've ever seen Arabia formed like this. Ah, that's an ugly ass. I don't know if that can be called an... I think that's not an enclave, that's an exclave of the Turks. And we are losing our competition with the UK. Not a big surprise. I think a little bug happened, but I'm not going to restart because this bug is actually advantageous to our cause. Usually when you capitulate to great wars, you get the little... the war indemnities over here, which we're paying quite a lot, but our economy is doing fairly well, all things considered. However, we're able to build armies. It's strange, I know, right? But I'm not gonna argue with the game and consider that this is a feature rather than a bug. I'm not going to restart. I'm gonna leave it as is, and we're gonna rebuild our armies and watch our country explode into militant socialists. Oh, God. We're trying to research more military tech to catch up, because we do need to catch up. We have a lot of catching up to do. We're also rebuilding our navy. In the second try around, I tried to be a little bit more aggressive with the war to see if I could get a little bit of an advantage, but I ended up engaging the British Navy in a doomed battle and lost all of my navy. But not that it would matter. Maybe that's why Great War capitulation didn't require us to get rid of all of our armies, because, well, we didn't have much of an army to speak of in the first place when this war ended. So I don't know what happened, but I'm not going to argue with the game. I'm just going to accept it. Encourage the fisheries. No, Cabinda's production is too valuable. It's safe to see kind of living, blah blah blah. What is Cabinda? What do you produce? Cabinda, is it this? Cabinda, what do you produce? Fruit. We export a lot of fruit, so no. We export a lot of fruit. I don't want you getting rid of something that is rather valuable for us. We can make a decent amount of cash money on that. I'm not willing to get rid of that just yet. Let's keep getting rid of these socialists. Yeah, we're running into quite a bit of a hard time. We are having quite a bit of a hard time here. Our economy, though, is doing significantly well, despite the fact that we're paying a lot of indemnities. Our poor population seems to be a little bit unhappy, though. We need to raise up our consciousness so we can pass reforms. Socialists. Let's check what the socialists offer. Anti-military. I don't want that. You can fuck right off with your anti-militarism. Fuck right off. Please, I beg you. Just go away. Forever. We're trying to increase relations with the Germans, but I doubt... Nah, there's no way we can get an alliance with the Germans. Oh well. What else do we get? Cheap iron. Let's max out our military tech. Because at least if we get a next war with Britain, we're going to be able to stand up to them, as opposed to just getting slaughtered. And of course, build up a larger military presence in our colonies. Because while... Oh yes, and by the way, the Brits decided it would be a good idea to take this slab of Senussi. I hate you, Britain. You're just the disgustingest blobber AI piece of shit in this game. That Britain is such a piece of shit. They're even more of a piece of shit in HPM, I find. They're much more aggressive, I think. At least in my experience. They're pretty incompetent, but still, they're annoying as fuck. They're a pretty incompetent nation as far as nations go. They're almost never a real threat if you play as another European nation like Germany or Austria-Hungary or France. They're almost never a threat just because they're very incompetent. Turkish Socialist Republic wants access. What is this, eh? War of Russian control over Turkish socialist. What? Oh, the Russians want to make the Turks into a puppet. Interesting. Too bad this didn't become a great war, because it's the Turks against the world. Yeah, you're gonna become Russia's butt buddy. Sorry. Sorry to hear that. I'm not really sorry, but I'm just gonna say it, just to make them feel better. At least we're upgrading our naval bases. Some of them, anyways. Level 3, we have a few level 3 naval bases. Can we build ironclads already? See, I don't know if it's gonna be worth building ironclads because Britain already has battleships and cruisers. It might not be worth it to get them. Because they're ahead of the game. Oh man, I hate being behind tech like this. We are gonna end up in a good position by the time the game ends, but I don't know if this isn't gonna be a very good game, I feel. I feel like I've done reasonably well, but several things could have been done better in this game. I'm not 100% happy with how I've been doing so far, and I apologize for that. I expected to do a little bit better. You're losing a lot of money. Just buying cement. Our lower class is very unhappy. I wonder why. We can try to boost our income with some tariffs. Seems to be the only way. It's these goddamn war indemnities. They're draining my treasury. No, please, please, no, no, no. I want tariffs, but not 100% tariffs. That would be very, very bad. Membership. Lose 10,000. Yeah, sure. I have 10,000. 10,000 bucks to spare. Though not for long. Yeah, our people are quite unhappy, too. It's right downright unfortunate. Considering that people are unhappy now, we might want to just encourage something not so harmful as such as capitalists. It'll be nice to have some capitalists. 2%, yeah, that's alright. And we're gonna keep encouraging 0.12%. That's actually okay. That's pretty decent. 14% craftsmen, that's pretty decent too. I want to go back to clerks, perhaps. Yeah, 0.46%. You definitely need some clerks. You need some you don't need that many capitalists. 2% clerks, that's fine. 1% clerks needs a little bit more. Yeah, leave it there. Just encourage capitalists in Bahia. Man, I feel kind of bad for the Turks. The AI handles Turkey so badly. I mean, albeit that HPM does add some events which are in the spirit of being a historical project mod, and thus being a little bit more, adding a little bit more of historical flavor. In my opinion, those are correct to add. Wow, our people are really unhappy. 15% are not getting their needs. What the hell is happening here? Are we getting immigrants? We're not even getting immigrants. The USA, however, and the FSA are getting piles. Maybe it's because we're not a democracy. Our population is growing, however. But our people are not very happy. Huh. Our taxes aren't even that high, to be honest. Our taxes aren't even set that high. Can encourage, not encourage, expand our colonies here. Ow, my forearm. I hit my forearm last night. I'm bedpost. Before I went to bed, I was stretching or something. I just like whacked my forearm on the bedpost. Now it really hurts. Welcome, Spain, to the not so prosperous co-prosperity sphere. Brick Saint Gentlemen's Club. Rio Grande. Landowners gain. Yes, please, I would like you to gain some consciousness. I want people to gain consciousness because I have a lot of reforms that are way overdue. I haven't passed any social reforms, I think. They're very incompetent with trying to pass that. I passed a lot of the reforms. I got all the trade unions and stuff, but we're not able to pass any social reforms. Can't enact social reforms. 42% of the upper house is in favor, however. 35% in favor. This is turning out a bit badly. Sweden, fuck off, Sweden. Go home, Johan. I don't like you. Turks are bankrupt, not a big surprise. Sorry, poor people. Reactionaries. Fuck off, Britain. I don't understand why the AI that hates you even asks for access, despite the fact that you have like -200 relations. Our country is, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not looking good for Brazil. We're getting rebels, lots of them too. It's not looking good for our glorious empire. We're not turning out to be so glorious. I don't know if it's because I'm handling things terribly bad or if I've been dealt a bad hand. Because I usually don't do that well when I play as nations like this. Not like cash crops. Ugh. I think it's partially my fault, I'll admit it. But enough apologizing. More admin efficiency to try to milk out some more money, because we do need it. Our economy isn't doing very well. Oh, what's this? The FSA gained more territory? Did I go to war with the US? I think they may have gone to war with the US. Huh, interesting. Well done. And they are a great power now. They are right below us. They have better industry. We're only been kept afloat because of our slightly superior military and our grossly inflated prestige, which is not a good place to be in. Not at all. We are not in a good place. Please. Bakongo, yeah, please keep building those. What? Clerks in Santa Catarina. Building a factory there. Build a liquor factory instead. Build things that are going to be profitable for me. Please, don't build things that are going to be unprofitable and are going to burden the empire any more than it is already burdened with the goddamn war indemnities and rebels. Colonial crisis. Gain consciousness. Yes, please. Deal with that. I don't know if we're going to win this race, but we're going to keep trying because we don't have any other colonies. What's this? Netherlands? No, I can't really afford to support anyone. Rebellion in our ally. Costa Rica has been toppled. What did they become? Oh, communist. Sure. They've also turned communist. Wow. Nicaragua's communist. It's Hugo Chavez's dream right there. Not that Hugo Chavez is really a communist. Like many wannabe communists, he's just in it for the money, most likely. We, however, are going to declare war on Costa Rica to get those assholes back in our sphere. You dick. You must submit. Oh really, the FSA broke their alliance. I hate this shit. You declare war on stuff to defend your interests, and they just break your alliance with you for God knows what reason. God, it's so bad. So dumb. It's extremely stupid. Our economy is in shambles. Our sphere is rebelling. Oh my God! Have mercy on me, game. Just let me live in peace in comfy Brazil, and not have my sphere break their alliances with me like a bunch of assholes. Oh, excuse me while I yawn. I still didn't recover from that awful coffee that I drank. God, that was bad. I have to brew more, probably. Oof, I probably have to brew some better coffee or make some tea later on. I could go for some tea. That would be nice, especially after this fiasco. More mining and farming output, that would be good. Oh yes, Costa Rica's here, not there. This is Nicaragua. An excellent development. And we don't have any colonial power. Well, we're gonna have to withdraw now, won't we? Oh no! Oh, I didn't want to withdraw from there. Wrong one. We probably can't compete with the Brits, not even here. Oh, Bolivia broke their alliance with us. Yeah, yes. Just go ahead. Say how much you hate your overlords. Wait, is this province actually named Liberia? It is. There you go. You happy now? Are you happy, you sack of shit? Now, I'm gonna have to take out my rage on someone. And I'm going to make Argentina my puppet. And we are going to start breaking our alliance with Argentina. Speed up, please. Speed 5. Not much is happening. Let's go back home. And of course, all these dicks want their alliance backs. All these dickbags want their alliance back. They all want that Brazilian butt. Fat bundas for everyone. They want our booty. Can't stay away. Sorry for the stereotypes, I just couldn't resist. It's overused to say they all want our dicks, so I decided to say something equally vulgar and yet somewhat different and uncreative. I should probably try for different kinds of insulting things, but whatever. We're going to break our alliance with Argentina, we're going to decrease our relation with them, and we're going to set a puppet CD. Peru wants their alliance, Paraguay wants their alliance, blah 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 blah. Okay. Build an army. Let's build more armies, of course. 5, 6. No, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 engineer. 2 hussars. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 artillery. Yep. And no. Please, I hate when I accidentally click that shit. Hussars, and more artillery. Okay, we built everything. We're still bleeding money, but our poor are really unhappy. Come on, poor people, be glad. You live in Brazil. At least you don't live in the USA at this point. The USA is now like this... North America is like the South America of America in this alternate reality. It's just garbage. Except for the FSA. They're doing pretty good for themselves. They broke their alliance, so they want their alliance back. They will not accept. Oh, come on, man. Come on. You know you want to. Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick, man. Come on, we were buddies. I helped you free yourself. I feel like this should be much... Oh, then again, I guess that nations that you helped, that happens. The United States has that IRL, don't they? Nations that should be grateful for their intervention just want them to go die in a fire. That's how that happens. Let's decrease our relations with the RGs. Let me check the timer real quick. Okay, we're good. Right on point, on time. Everything going according to plan. Perfect. Plus mining and farming output. More tech, please. Industry and culture. I want to get... Biologism would be really good because it would allow us to get education much faster, but it's we have to get other things as well, like factory output. Because we have so much to catch up, it's painful. Make puppet. There we go. Hope we don't get detected immediately. Well, come on now. Come on now, it isn't that bad. And of course, nobody will be able to enter the war with us, like Peru, because they're in our sphere, so nobody can oppose us. Yeah, I'm not going to add territories of Argentina to us, because there will be several wars and a lot of infamy, and I'd rather just make them our puppet at this point, instead of outright annexation. Plus, they don't have that many good resources that we want. Their pops are fairly low. Yeah, their most populous states is pretty crap. They are pretty garbage. No, not free trade. We might, however, outright annex Paraguay and Bolivia. I want to do this. It's been way too long waiting for us to... Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I didn't unoccupy that. That's gotta change. Limited citizenship? No, I want full citizenship. Something ticked, but nothing ticked. Egypt and Sokoto Caliphate, really? You're following the footsteps of your forebears, aren't you? Getting the Sokoto Caliphate within your sphere. The USA always does this garbage. They always want Sokoto. And Egypt. It's so weird. Let's upgrade some forts. Jingoism. Increase relations with France. One of the comments suggested that we go to war against France. It's soon. Maybe not now. We would have to get Austria-Hungary on our side. Moralism. No, pluralism. Siak. Oh, go away. I don't know who you are, and I don't care who you are. Don't know who you are. Don't care who you are. Don't want anything to do with you. Though I would not mind pulling a Shenra and actually taking some territory from France. It would be disgusting, but it would be interesting. It would be funny looking. All for the sake of fun and of shits and giggles, right? Our economy's in shambles. Perfect. Our economy is rather still in shambles. Correction. Hasn't been fixed. Navy, commerce. Let's get some input tech because we've been lagging behind that. That's a fairly cheap. Alright, we got our puppet CB. Spent all of our hard-spent dosh on our army. Tax the rich because fuck the rich. Those filthy fat cats. Tax the poor because we're going to fight for a good cause. We are going to put those RJs in their goddamn place. We are going to make them our puppet. Make them our friendly buddies. Prepare to die. No Maradona allowed. No, not in this alternate reality. Not now, not ever, motherfucker. You're out. You're mine, bitch. This would be a quick, fun war. It'll be like a stroll in the park. No. And the Malvinas will be Brazilian this time around. Egyptian tomb discovered. Ah, sweet. I love this event. Las Malvinas son brasileñas, you cockmonglers. We're going to get that from you, Britain. We're gonna fucking take the Falklands, you sack of shit. I swear on me mum. You can't have the Falklands. Okay, it's not totally unexpected that the FSA is temporary. I'm just gonna withdraw from this colony. There's no way we can win this. Fine, choke on it, Britain, you piece of shit. Late classical, blah blah blah. Okay. Factory throughput. Army is still going. Are we actually building those units in Brazil? Are we waiting to buy stuff? Canned food and ammunition. Come on now, they still have need for canned food and ammunition. Always the same shit. It's always the same shit. No, no free trade. Fuck right off. No free trade allowed, lad. This is going to be an easy, fun war. Our Brazilian viewers will probably be cheering in their seats as we march straight into Buenos Aires. By Jingo! Fuck the Philippines. You're ours. How dare you do this? Gunboat diplomacy. To the rescue. We're just gonna blockade them until they give up. You know what, let's just build some ironclads, because we're gonna be behind. Search high, search low, search high, of course. If that gave consciousness to my poor people, I would be all for that. Our consciousness is dropping a lot. It's dropping, despite the fact that a lot of our population is unhappy. Or getting their partial needs. Well, it isn't like a lot, but still. It's quite a bit of people who are not totally happy. CSA and Nicaragua. CSA is ours, FSA. Sorry. Can't have it. And we're also going to liberate the CSA soon enough, probably within the next 2 episodes. I'm thinking within the next 2 episodes we should have the CSA liberated, and the USA is going to be probably limited only to, like, they'll be limited only to these areas here. Or maybe the FSA will expand. Oh, Buenos Aires, here we go. Oh, baby. Okay, they're breaking their alliances with us again. Argentina is rightful Brazilian clay. What can I say? We can't add a war goal, unfortunately. I would like to have acquired this state, but whatever. I just want to get them as our puppet forever. They will not accept. We need to siege them a little bit more. Yes, of course we should outfit an expedition. Our glorious ships are still sailing towards the Philippines to enforce our hegemony over the Philippines. What's this? Somebody's occupying stuff in Korea, is it? Who's this? Bolivia wants their alliance back. Manchu reactionaries. The Qing Empire hasn't westernized yet, neither has the warlord period began, but it'll happen soon. Mar del Plata. Good. Perfect. Villanueva. Cordoba. Oh, good, we can. Oh, finally! Thank God! Oh, basic school systems, please. That took a long time. That was painful to wait for. That was a sign that was a sigh of relief slash gladness that this happens. Really, we're not getting any war score? How about now? Oh yeah, their blockade is worth 18 war score. And we're just gonna let our gunboat diplomacy speak for itself. We may actually split and blockade both sides. Does that improve our war score? Just by 1%, but that's what. The sooner this stupid war ends, the better. Who's this? Brazil can influence the United States of America. Isn't that funny? We're going to influence them, but when we go to war with them, we'll take them out of our influence. Of course, because you can't go to war against someone that you have such high relations with, and like we did with Argentina, we have to remove them from our sphere, break alliances. Can we lower tariffs a little bit, maybe? Are we willing to play ball? No, not yet. War exhaustion, not high enough, neither is the war score. Yeah, I think that puppeting was a little bit of a better choice. It's less infamy, a little bit quicker. We're not going to gain control over Argentina, but then again, Argentina doesn't have that much of a population, doesn't have very high pop. I know of a way to irk the French and urge them onto war. Oh God, Austria-Hungary. I'm getting swallowed by the Russians. Once Austria-Hungary recovers, we can declare war on Uruguay. And France will probably try to intervene because they're in their sphere. And they're also in alliance with them. Unless the French are a bunch of assholes, they will accept and join the war. Ah, yes, Empire of Brazil. Welcome, Argentina, to the glorious being part of Brazil. You are now part of Brazil, yes. You are your own state, but you're also not your own state. You are now part of us. They removed their name because they're now part of us. Ah, perfect. Isn't that glorious? FSA stampering, let me check the timer real quick. Okay, this episode is long enough. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. We will continue with our subjugation of South America in the next episode. Capitalist gaming. Okay. We'll continue with our subjugation of South America in our next episode. Maybe I'll speed up ahead and try to burn through this infamy. But next target will probably be either Paraguay or Uruguay for outright annexation. And yeah, that will be it. Maybe in the next episodes, other targets will be liberation of CSA. And once we declare war on Uruguay, we should also be at war with France, but we're probably going to have to wait for Austria-Hungary to recover, because they are not doing so hot right now, and we can't really get any other great power allies in the region. Maybe Russia. But we'll see. I'll see what strategy I'm gonna think up to draw France into this conflict and be successful. Because I don't want to draw one of my allies into a war with France and watch them get slaughtered. I would not want that, not one bit. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And remember, if you've enjoyed this episode, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing. It helps me a lot. It helps the channel to expand, and it helps me to help other people like you to find my channel and enjoy it as well. Thank you very much, and have a great one. Goodbye.